Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol HMNY. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of just one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So all this here may look like several days worth of time. It's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like you this time frame. I think does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I did this analysis yesterday, so that's where these green and red line annotations are coming from. But before I go into today's analysis, I do have to note that from a presentation standpoint, this is actually a very tricky chart to talk about because of all the perspective that goes into it. What do I mean by that? Well, if you're a day trader and you bought right up around there and you wanted to sell within 15 minutes after buying, then yeah, for you the chart looks pretty bad. Now, if you care about the big picture of things, then yeah, I get it. There was a big pullback today. But from the big picture, there is still an opportunity to build a higher base. And as long as higher bases are being built over longer periods of time, that's how long-term uptrends are constructed. So that's what I'm going to be talking about, things from a big picture perspective. So if I sound crazy to you calling something bullish, my guess would be you just had a different outlook and strategy going into the trade. And really it all revolves around currently the level that I talked about in yesterday's video, right here at the $4 mark, which is being denoted by the green line right there. Let's say that the price continues to go sideways, which, I get it, it's pulled back, but now it's, kind of stabilizing, goes, and then does something like this. Emphasis on big picture. From the big picture perspective, what would you still have? Well, you'd still have a set of lows here. You'd have a base of lows right there. You'd have this base of lows down there. If you picture each of these as stair steps, then from the big picture, you'd still very clearly have stair steps heading in the upwards direction. And again, that's the name of the game. That's what a truly strong move is going to do. It's going to be making progress forward. Technically speaking, I'm not saying this will happen, but the price could even break down through this green line, come all the way down to that purple line right there, which is the 50 period, do something like that, and then work its way up there. And the same principle holds true. Yeah, you still have a set of lows there, set of lows there, so on and so forth, and you still have the stair steps progressing in the upward direction. Again, I 100% realize that if you're a day trader and you bought right there, then you couldn't care less about these overall stair steps. But that's why I try to offer up a warning that I would be talking about things from more so a big picture type viewpoint. So sure, the price has pulled back pretty big today. However, think about that word, today. Looking at multiple days, which is what we're doing here, the bulls do still have a chance to build a higher low. So let's see if they can get that job done or not. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.